Congratulations. Very impressive win. We're going to go right to the audience. One question each. Please raise your hands. Howard.
You looked from the outside very comfortable, very confident. When was the last time you felt that good on court? And if I could add a quick second, very technical tennis question. What's the name of today's little
So honestly, I don't know if you watched the Montreal matches, but I actually felt really good against Svitolina when I played her. And I think for me that match kind of made things clear that I can like rally a lot with everybody. And then, wait, I have it in my pocket, which is actually a really bad way to be carrying this around. Yeah. So today's La Boo Boo, her name is Althea Glitterson. Yeah.
Very nice. David.
Naomi, I'm not sure how to follow that. But, you mentioned the Montreal run, and one of the things that I remember from it is how you looked, your body language in the final, and that you looked like you weren't enjoying it too much in the second and third sets. And today, in the first set, in the third game when Gauff hit a couple of big serves, I noticed you broke into a smile, and that happened a few times in the match. Is that something you consciously went into thinking, this is what I'm going to do? Or is that just how you felt because you were out on that court again?
No, honestly, I think like for me, the main, like what I want to take away from this tournament is just smiling and having fun. And I know in my first round, I was too nervous to smile. And my match against Kasatkina, I was just really not smiley at all. So going into this match, I just wanted to be grateful. And yeah, I mean, she's one of the best players in the world. And for me, honestly, I have the most fun when I play against the best players. I love when, you know, they hit amazing shots or they hit aces because, you know, that's how they won the tournaments that they won. So I always see it as a challenge. And yeah, I like challenges.
Okay. Mary.
Naomi, is part of your happy warrior mode something that Thomas Witkarowski is encouraging you to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely, you know, he seemed like such a tough guy to me, but actually, you know, when he smiles, he really is like a teddy bear. And when we talk after matches, he's not harsh at all. He's like always very proud and encouraging, and I feel like it kind of creates a safe space for me to, like, you know, be able to express myself and my tennis.
Eleanor.
Naomi, you have this amazing record when you get beyond the fourth round of Grand Slams. I just wonder, does that add any pressure in any way, or does it give you confidence that you know when you've been here before, you've done really well?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it gives me pressure or confidence. I think for me, you know, this is kind of uncharted territory at this point of my career. And I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm being able to play against the best players in the world. And if you were to ask me what was the most exciting thing from today, I think it's that I don't need a wild card to enter tournaments anymore. And I think I'll be seated in like the Indian Wells, Miami type of tournament. So that's what I'm happy about.
Ava.
Naomi, you took the picture of us. I don't know if we just look really good today.
But, always.
You've talked about how much like playing on getting back on Ash and playing other highly ranked players and stuff, and just like kind of the atmosphere stuff really matters to you. What does that? Is it because it reminds you of like when you were playing all the, you know, for trophies and Grand Slams and stuff, or is it like, can you just talk about the type of motivation it gives you, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, the type of motivation it gets me, I was a kid that was watching on TV just hoping, you know, to play this tournament. And, you know, I'd come here and, you know, wish to play on, you know, one of the cool outdoor courts and to be on the main stadium here for me. no matter what point of my career I'm in, it's always an honor. And just to be playing a match that you guys seem to have talked about a lot leading into it is also really fun. So, yeah, I think this is like the moments that I play tennis for.
Catherine.
Hi, Naomi. Congratulations. On the court, you mentioned the match against Ludmila Samsonova in Montreal as a real turning point for you. Prior to that, over the past sort of 12, maybe more months, you'd lost a lot of matches like that where you'd played brilliantly and got into really tight positions. Obviously, everybody remembers the Iga match at Roland Garros, but the Pavlyuchenkova match at Wimbledon, a few like that. Had that started to feel like a pattern that you needed to break in order to get to where you are now?
Yeah, definitely. I think, for me, I was really frustrated for a long time because I felt like I was playing well, but there was just something that I don't know if I was missing or it was just like a mentality thing. And then, yeah, I played Samsonova and I didn't give up until the very last point. And obviously I ended up winning that. And I think from that moment on, I just try to be the biggest fighter that I can be.
Matt.
What would you mention Thomas being a teddy bear? What would you say is like tennis-wise his philosophy that he sort of like tried to impart for you, and how he wants you, how he would like you to play tennis?
I mean, honestly, I think with him, the base for me is really good. Like he doesn't try to drastically change anything I do. I feel like with him, it's more like the little things that I might forget or just patterns or like places to hit the ball that I've never thought of before. So it's not anything drastic at all.
Charlie.
I know, when results haven't been great, you've said at times you felt like, I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I'm used to being at a certain level. How close did you get to being like, I might give up. I don't know if this is going to happen.
Honestly, not close at all. I don't know if that means like I like pain or something, but no, like it's one thing to like say it, but I think to actually do it, to like hang up my racket, for me permanently would be a very scary thing. I've been playing this sport since I was 3. I tell people it's like breathing air to me. Like I wouldn't really know what to do. But granted, I'm really grateful to be here now, and the thought of not playing anytime soon is something that hasn't crossed my mind. So.
Naomi, two years ago when you were here after giving birth, watching Coco, looking back at that time, did you ever imagine you'd be back in this position within 2 years? Ever? Playing late in a major, beating the woman who won that night?
Yes. But I don't know, maybe I'm crazy or something, but I always feel like you have to imagine it and then you have to believe it for it to actually come true. But you're also speaking to the kid that like visualized playing Serena too. So I feel like there's a lot of power in like dreaming and believing.
All right, 2 more in English. Ben and Willie.
Just want to get your thoughts on your next match against Mukova, who you played here last year, and I know you practiced with her recently here. So what are your thoughts on that match, and also just how if you do feel like you play differently at all when you're in the second week of a major, if something about how you're on the court just feels special? Or
I mean, I can't really speak too much on the second week of a major because this is my first time back here. But, I feel really relaxed. Like, I don't feel stressed at all. I think for me, I just wanted to have a better year than last year, and I already did that in Montreal. So for me, like whatever happens the rest of this tournament, the rest of Asia, I'm just, trying to be a better tennis player and learn from every match that I play. But I know my match against Mukova is going to be really tough for me. She's always been one of the most talented tennis players out there, and physically, like, she moves really well and she's very strong. So it's going to be a really tough challenge.
Willie, final question.
Sure. Naomi, what do you consider the biggest improvements you've made in your game to get back to this stage?
I think physically, in my head, I know that I'm capable of rallying a lot, so I don't overplay. And I kind of am okay with just waiting. Granted, I'm not a defensive player, so it's not like I'm, trying to move side to side, but it's more like the silent confidence of understanding that I don't need to hit a winner at all times.
Thank you, everyone. Let's transition to Japanese, please. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. You moved. Okay, there we go.
ありがとう。
フィジカルっていう話ありましたけど、今のトレーナーさんになって、この半年くらい、具体的にどんなトレーニング、エンデュランスなのか、どっちかというとストレングスなのかとか、どういうトレーニングをメインにしてきたんですか?
Yeah, it's funny. Honestly, I talked to Gigi because actually I feel like I get to every ball. Like there's rarely a drop shot that I don't get to. I might do something stupid once I do get to the drop shot, but I get there. And it was funny, we were talking. I don't really run or anything. Like we do a lot of, I'm not going to tell you what we do, but we do a lot of different things that are very new to me, but yeah, it's been working out, so.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日ナイスプレーがすごいたくさんあったと思うんですけれども、大坂さんご自身としては今日のプレーってはどういうふうに思ってますか?
Yeah, I think I played well. I think honestly, besides playing well, I think I played smart. I feel like Thomas gave me a game plan and I executed it pretty well, and all credit to him. But yeah, it was just very clear for me what I had to do from the beginning, and if I stepped outside of those lines, it was very easy to go back in them. So.
おめでとうございます。すごく丁寧に力まないでショットを打ってるように見えたんですけど、それは意識したんですか？前の試合までとちょっと違ったりするんですか？力の入れ具合というか。
Yeah, I think for me, every match is very different, and obviously, the more matches you play at a slam, especially, you kind of just learn more and you feel more comfortable. And for me today, I don't know. I definitely feel like I played better than the last match I played, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens the more matches I get under my belt.
おめでとうございます。ロングラリーの時にだいたい大坂さんがポイントを、取ってたと思うんですけれども、どんなことを意識してロングラリーの時はプレーしてたのか教えてください。
Yeah, I think for me, I know Coco's probably the fastest, if not one of the fastest players on tour. And I also think that says a lot for me to be completely fine with playing long rallies with her, and just knowing that I'm okay not going for anything until I get my perfect opportunity. So honestly, that was a part of my plan, was just not to freak out when she gets a lot of balls back and just keep building the point. Thank you. Thank you.